The old villain is back, out of nowhere, like a killer whale jumping out of water. 3 years after you escaped, the cult leader villain saw your photo and lost his mind. Their obsession just exploded. This devil's agent tried to ruin your life, reeling with new surge of obsession about you after they saw your new DP on social media, drowning in intense anger, hate, jealousy, all at once. It's been a while. I hear 3 years. You escaped deadly traps set by this cult leader, but now they are back because you won. You left with nothing, still survived and thriving. That's why they can't stop watching. Some of you may have left the entire community organization they poisoned against you. You bore huge losses, financial, professional, when you left with nothing. You survived humiliation rituals, smear campaigns, silent harassment, gang stalking by their flying monkeys. You dealt with unbearable mental anguish, anxiety and panic attacks and PTSD, taking a long time to heal from. You fought bravely all alone with tremendous restraint. You have been strong because you had no option but to be strong. You left their trap, left their prison, and they have never forgiven you for making it out alive. Your silence wasn't weakness, it was warfare, and it ruined their plan. This cult is now frustrated by your progress and your ability to remain silent. Your silence has effectively spoiled all their negative plans and mind game. You never fell for their provocations to act out of character. They wanted to prove you are crazy, unstable, dangerous, to dodge accountability for evil things they did to you. They wanted to convince authorities you deserved it all. But you never played evil for evil. When things became unbearable, you cried for justice and universe answered your prayers. It was divine intervention and tables turned. All their schemes backfired on them. This malicious cult leader is proven guilty, and this is just beginning of their misfortune by karmic backfire. What they sent to break you is now breaking them. Their entire cult is going through collapse. Stress, illness, legal complications, a direct consequence of their own negative actions. Conflict and chaos these people once tried to project onto you are now being reflected back onto them like boomerang. They are struggling because they are unhappy with themselves, unable to generate success or stability on their own. Their past actions, which were intended to hurt and block you, have actually blocked their own progress. And now the twist. They find themselves in situation where they are actually needing your help. The very person they once bullied and laughed at, since you have successfully leveled up and establishing your own empire and power. But their past behavior, spreading gossip, acting with negativity, have resulted in permanent termination of their connection, their association with you. Many of these individuals are now watching you from far, noticing your progress and recognition. They are reportedly experiencing regret, realizing that they have lost access to you for rest of their lifetime, and the bridge is burned for good. God's court has no lawyers. Karma is the judge and verdict is in. They are terrified because they finally understand who they touched. They are haunted, knowing they hurt innocent child of God. The emotional pain and curses of those who have been wronged act as powerful force that eventually manifests in abuser's life. Spirit gives the law they follow. Never break the heart of your old parents, poor, weak, helpless, those who have helped you, and those who love you sincerely. Never humiliate or do wrong to innocent, since making them cry causes deep injustice which God never spares. Such action initiate a personal decline of abuser. In God's court, karma is ultimate judge and no recommendations or lawyers work. People who supported them are now angry, repenting their actions, preaching this hater how big a sin they performed, trying to destroy your life with a completely false narrative, even asking them to eat humble pie and beg for forgiveness to you if they want to stop the wrath of God. They think they own you. Yes, it's indeed scary. While you continue to move forward, you are assured that you are protected. The universe is guiding you towards new home and new beginning. You are controlling your energy like a boss and keeping toxic people out of your life. While this hater is still very obsessed and fixated on you as if you were the only one left on entire planet, still playing victim card. I hear them telling someone, if I back off, it will solve the conflict, but it will hurt my moral principles, my respect and my pride. They think about you day and night. I don't see them leaving you alone as yet. Smitten by your beauty and glow up in your latest DP on social media. They believe unfortunate turn of events or fate took you away from them, and they have decided they own you whether you like it or not, and they have to get you back. Scary, isn't it? Their ego is hurt by your rejection, your refusal to bow down to their whims, and you may have tricked them and escaped, slipped out of their fingers, accusing you of selfishly breaking your unsaid promise to be with them and allow them to exploit you, only because they are not good looking and you found someone wealthier and better. Horribly delusional person they are, creating scenarios and imaginary past relationships which never existed, posing themselves as your ex while no such a thing existed. You may have hardly known them outside of your community or organization professional relationship. I see some of you may have heard annoying stories of your romantic relationship with them. Then you realize it was spread by this person themselves and you publicly rejected them as tight slap on their face, and they are mad by your rejection. How dare you insult them like this? You should feel thankful and lucky for being favored by God like them. Still hell-bent on proving you guilty and making you pay for your sins for exposing them and all the misfortune they are dealing with as backfire of karma. Please be careful, since this is dangerous dark triad energy, worse than narcissist or psychopath. They keep sending spies, but spies come back as your fans. These people are convinced you are casting some secret witchy spell on them on purpose, causing havoc in their life. And they have to expose your evil side with evidence. Still sending flying monkeys to spy on you and dig dirt about your life to frame false evidence to prove you guilty. This is your confirmation. If you recently had casual "how are you doing" call or message from a long lost common acquaintance from your past community to test waters with you, to figure out what you are up to these days and is there any chance to lure you back in their web. Know that this entire call was recorded and their hungry team of wolves have been chewing on this recording like a delicious meal. They have some photos of your beautiful home too they gossip about. This past cult has been relentlessly trying to break into your energy again and again and failing every single time. Flying monkeys return, praising your righteous noble life, your glow, your blessing, and how happy and peaceful you look as you are healing after you left. And this hater is getting all the more mad, still trying to find faults and mock your appearance, financial status, family, living situation, telling stories of how you ruined your life by your ego and foolishness of not returning to them, how high-headed you are and how you walk like you are above everyone. But now everyone sees sharp contrast. Your life drastically improved and you seem to be doing far better after you left this delusional liar. They see you as righteous, humble and blessed with such an attractive divine aura. Now everyone is shocked to see this hater has been the actual problem all along. Even their supporters and flying monkeys are fed up with their lies and gossip against you. This hater is going through series of losses and personal challenges. They are abandoned by their close circle and losing their support system. As a direct result of negativity, complaining and gossip they have been projecting on you for years. But despite their collapsing life, this hater continues to fixate on you. Everyone can see them as as unstable and irrational. They can't break you directly, so they target your family. Stay protected. Although things look calm or normal, this hater from your past is harboring resentment after your previous conflict. They are acting in secret, using manipulation or illusions to get closer to you. They know they cannot harm you directly because of your divine protection, so they plan to attempt to create conflict within your family. Target weak members like old parents, children, or even servants to cause you distress, emotional pain, and instability. This is very important. Clear warning for you to stay away from any offers like food, gifts, invitations from your past suspicious individuals, as these may be malicious attempts to gain access to your home, your life. You were removed from there for a reason. This past community is dangerous. Never go back. This is enemy's trap to block your blessings. You know this and will do the right thing. Stay vigilant. Do not become complacent just because situation currently seems quiet. Maintain boundaries and be cautious about whom you trust to let into your personal space. Protect your family. Pay extra attention to your children and other vulnerable family members. Use spiritual practices such as protective rituals, prayers relevant to your faith to shield against these negative intentions. Since what looks calm and peaceful from outside can still be war in spirit, so guard the gates. You didn't get even with them, you got better, and that's the real revenge. You're handling people who hurt, betrayed, and disrespected you like a pro, responding with grace and self control rather than reacting out of anger. Despite past hardship, you have successfully leveled up. You are now embodying royal, independent, CEO like energy. Your pain and struggles became your teacher, similar to how blacksmith refines metal using fiery hot flame, how pressure creates a diamond from a piece of coal. You know, engaging with those who hurt you gives them power. The most effective strategy to detach and refuse to participate in their chaos. Your silence is a strategic tool, not a sign of weakness. You are the author of your future, hero of your story. Do not let your past circumstance or actions of others define your identity. Mastering true strength lies in emotional intelligence. By mastering your emotions, you ensure that external circumstance and other people's behavior don't control your inner peace. Forgiveness is a gift to yourself. It is an act of dropping heavy weight of resentment so you can move forward freely without erasing lessons or allowing the person back into your life. Sometimes the most dignified response is to simply leave the situation or relationship that no longer serves your growth. It is a display of high self-worth and wisdom. Remember, your peace and happiness comes from within. Stop entertaining them because the more you glow, the more fixated and jealous they are. You are asked to hide personal progress and blessings. You have seen even when you improve yourself just a little bit, people around you notice a change in your energy. Protect your peace by keeping your private life to yourself, as many people once close to you may stop being supportive when they see you succeeding. Set boundaries, preventing envious people wanting to steal your blessings. Focus on your own abundance and autonomy. You are indeed moving towards new opportunities, new assets, and more fulfilling life. Refrain from showing off or proving your success to past acquaintances. You will also encounter people suddenly distancing themselves from your life when they realize your truth and self-respect. Those who once made big claims about walking with you suddenly distance themselves because they can't handle your true self-reliance and willpower. They previously thought of you as simple and easy to control, but your fearless and outspoken nature blew their ego. You know God is removing narrow-minded people from your life, and this distance is blessing. Move forward on your new path as your energy is now more pure and powerful. Instead of looking back or feeling regret, continue your new journey with pride, embracing new clarity and victory. Not everyone who claps for you wants you to win. So move like CEO you are, quiet, guarded, and paid. They thought you would crumble, but you ascended and you are building empire. You left your past with nothing and your past community collapsed after you left. You gained everything on your own: peace, power, empire, protection, and your past cult is sick and stressed because they realize their leader is irrational, unstable, and obsessed with your glow up rather than focusing on that community. Their flying monkeys are now tired. Meanwhile, you are being guided to new home and new beginning. You are the boss of your energy. You are the hero of your story. So don't go back. Don't share your plans. Don't answer unknown calls. Pray, cleanse, and protect your children. Hide your wins and keep building. Stay vigilant. Stay winning.